dear YouTube spectators. Today we will start the subject matter about the types of social conflicts. Already two classes before I told you types of social moments, but today social conflicts, types of social conflicts. When you are reading, you should have the clarity in the subjects what we are using the terminology. So the topic name is types of social conflicts. The social moments main aim is to present the nature of social conflicts. Already in the last class I told you how the conflicts had been taken place because of interaction. If the interaction with the differences of opinion, that leads to the conflict. If the interaction is with the commonality, common interest, with the cooperation, there is no conflict. So for the conflict, we need the differences of opinion at the time of interaction. So the social moments are expressing about the social conflict. What is the nature of social conflict? And it is also defined as enemy. Conflict always leads to the negative meaning. So no cooperation. That's why it is always with the adversary effect or enemy. According to Taurani, in a crude form, at the tentative time, he divided into three categories. One is values. Values always goes with the desired state. And organizations. The word organization means with rules and regulations. And another one is tussles or competitive spirit. That is with a strong conflict nature, we are going to attain or reach our own expected goals. That was, this classification is temporary in a crude form. But again the same gentleman has reclassified into 8 path whole. Number 1 is competitive spirit with collective interest. Collective interest means all people should have the interest. Not normal, with competitive spirit. Here that's why they are telling competitive pursuit of collective interest. In this, there is some more few points we are adding. The nature of conflict will be explained with the two groups. One is individual, another is the organization. So in this social conflict, we will show the relationship between the individual to organization or organization towards the individual. That type of relationship we can understand. Particularly based on the input and output resources, again it is divided into 4 varieties or 4 categories. If the input is more, psychologically we will think that output is also more. No, sometimes input is more and output is less, that rewards are less. And sometimes the output is more, input is also more. This is directly proportional. Like that, input is also low, output is also low. This is also directly proportional. But what I said earlier, input is more, output is less. This is indirectly proportional. Come to the 4th point. Output is less, input is more. This is also indirectly proportional. So 2 are directly proportional, Two are indirectly proportional. This is one type of pathword according to Taurani. And what is the second variety? This refers to socio-cultural political identity. The continuation of socio-cultural political identity or contributing their information towards the social conflict. Here it is mainly the social movement are thinking about the social conflict. Now we will take the point of the social conflict. In the social conflict, the people is always think those, they were the outsiders, counterparts, not their own group. They are outside the group. That's why they are using foreigners, invaders, or the outsiders who are thinking insiders. That's why it is also developing the feeling of inside group and outside group. If it is inside group or outside group, this is only discrimination for the formation of their group. But what is the main content? What is the main interest of the social conflict in the social movement? This is particularly defense of their community. Its main aim is why I am going for the conflict in order to protect my group. That's why defense of their community. And how many types of social conflicts in India? We cannot study entire the world. There are varieties of the social conflicts that leads to the social movements. Now from the Indian point of view, we will try to know the few social conflicts. One is Maharashtra Shiva Sena group, Bihar Jharkhand group, Bengal Gurkha land, UP, that is Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand. So this Uttarakhand or Gurkha land or Shiva Sena, all these people are going towards the conflict. With the help of conflict, they want to achieve their goal. The places already I informed. Maybe Uttar Pradesh, maybe Bengal, maybe Bihar, maybe Maharashtra. What is the main content of this conflict of social movements? For what they are fighting? They are going for the conflicting. One is for the sake of regionalism. Second one is language based. The Andhra, before Telangana separation, the Andhra Pradesh was mixed with Chennai, that is the Madras, that is the Tamil Nadu. Because of Potti Sri Ramulu, it was divided into two groups, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Earlier it was a composite state. On what basis they divided? Language base. So the content or the cause of the social conflict is languages also. Third one is race. Based on the anatomical features, people prefer to live together. All Africans, they want to move one place, their culture, and Mongolians are another culture, Caucasoid people are another culture. A specific culture they had. So for the sake of races also, we are going to fight. Particularly blacks and whites. It is a continuous, incessant, perennial conflict. Because of the external color. Not with the eyes, not with the nose, not with the lips, or not with the hairstyle. Because of the color combination, blacks and whites. And sometimes, if it is in Indian subcontinent, casteism is also dominated. So forward caste people domination towards the backward or SCs and ST category. For this also social conflicts developed in social movements. And then communal rights. So all these 5 categories are part and parcel of the social conflict, which is the part and parcel of the social movement as a content. Sometimes the people used to form 2 groups, inside group and outside group. Inside always maintain the solidarity, that is groupism, oneness, integration of their own group people, for the development of their own group people. We are least bothered about other group. If we are in India, we do not know. If you go to the outside India, we know the value of India. We are all from Indian state. Maybe some traditions may be changed, but we belong to the India. So inside solidarity and outside we will always refer others are enemies, are correct people, hatred. Whatever we are the negative feelings, we are adapting for the other side of the people, not insiders. And there are 2 types of wings. One is left wing, another is the right wing. Left wing people always think about the class enmity. What is class? Class word always goes with the wealthy, that is rich people and the poor people, according to the Karl Marx division. And right wing is also developed the culture enmity, particularly non-materialistic cultural enmity. Non-materialistic means which we cannot see with our naked eyes, just it is an imagination. Example, skills are we cannot see, air we cannot see, intelligence we cannot see, traditions we cannot see, but we are performing, we can understand. So here it is cultural enmity, that is nothing but traditions are following. All these are out of 8-fold path given out by Mr. Taurani, 2 we will covered. Once again we will review. Social movements always said about the social conflicts, and they define it, others are enemies, adversary effect. And this is broadly divided into 3 categories. One is organized. Organized means the word when we are using, it goes with rules and regulations or the norms. Because this is the social conflict, not the family conflict. Informal word we used it. So it is 100% formal conflict, social conflict, and legally accepted also, social conflict. So organization. Second one is values. In a desired state, in whatever manner we like, we want to get it, we want to try to get it. And another one is competitive spirit or tussles, creating the tension for the others. Conflict word itself indicates it is creating the tensions for the others. And the same Taurani, he is not satisfied with the crude form of classification. Again he redivided into 8 path whole, that is 8 types of categorization. Of this, today we will discuss 2. One is competitive pursuit of collective interest. Here, in the conflict, there are two groups are minimum required. Maybe one may be the single actor, another may be number of actors. Individual versus group, actor versus organization, actor versus organization. So this social conflict shows the relationship between the actor and the organization, how both are related to each other. And then based on the input and output resources, again it will be reclassified into 4 categories. One is high input, less output, or high output, less input. So these are opposite direction, inversely proportional. Sometimes high input, high output, low input, low output. This is nothing but directly proportional. Apart from this, the second pathhold of this tyranny classification is a competition of social, cultural and political identity. First, in the social conflict group, the people will refer they are outsiders, maybe invaders, maybe foreigners. According to Mr. Sumner, the groups are divided into inside group and outside group, in and out. So that formula also we can use it, Sumner and Keller, in and out groups. And second one is, based on this in and out, we can easily understand inside feeling, outside feeling also. For what? What is the interest? What is the purpose of the social conflict or the social moment? Purpose is to protect their group. That's why defense of their group. We can use the word. The conflict is to defense of their group or their community. Maybe formal community or informal community. We will check over the few examples. We cannot check the world examples. In India, we can see it. What type of conflicts that we are faced. In Maharashtra, Shiva Sena. Second one is Bihar, Jharkhand movement. Third one is Bengal, Gorkha land. Fourth one is Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand. So, either Uttarakhand, Gorkha land and Jharkhand or the Shiva Sena. These are the conflict based movements. Then, what is the real factor, causative factor to go for the conflict? Yes, there is a cause for you as well as to me. What is the cause for myself? If I will explain the subject matter to you, in a long run, I may get some amount. What from your side, what is the use? What is the cause to listen of what I have given the lecture? So it may be useful for your competitive exams. By that you may get the not success, complete success you can get it. Why? Because I am giving the detailed information, not hurry-burry. Whatever we say, it should have the fruitful results. So we should complete the subject in a successful way. So that is the student point of view. I may not get money immediately, but the long run, if I will do more videos or more shots, there is a chance for me. So like that, what are the causes for the social conflict? The causes may be regionalism. Second may be the language based, that is Potti Sriramulu as went for the hunger strike. Finally we attained the separation from the Tamil Nadu to Andhra Pradesh. This is only language based. But Telangana, Andhra is not language based. Some other hidden factors. So, second one is language based social conflict. Third one is race based. Color combination. Negroes are blacks versus whites. So when we are using the word blacks and whites, so it is an humiliated action for the blacks. We should not highlight with their color. Instead of that, they prefer if you call us Negroes, we feel more happy rather than the color highlighting blacks. I came to know through our concerned people. They like the Negroes word but not the black word. Okay, because of the racial discrimination also one of the factors to go for the social conflicts. And another is in Indian subcontinent, caste system rules a lot. We are for everyday activity or major activities always goes with the caste system. So it is also responsible for the caste social clashes or the social conflict. And finally, communal rights. And then sometimes we will think they were the outsiders and insiders. Insiders means how you can maintain the groupism? Solidarity. Inside solidarity, we want to maintain the group. That group should enjoy all the facilities. By that we will be identified by others very good group or powerful group, financial group, something like that, or Brahmin group or rich group, something like that. Others are non-Brahmin or poor people or middle class people. So we can discriminate it with the word of hatred and corruption. Rich means poor people is there. How the rich people always be the rich? Why can't they explain the formula to become the rich to the poor? No, they won't explain. They won't allow. So they are going on doing the cheating and corruption. That's why the poor people hatred. And finally, there are two types of wings. One is left wing, another is right wing. Left wing always goes with the class enmity, and the right wing always goes with cultural enmity. The class enmity always works on wealth or rich people or capitalist, and cultural enmity always goes with the help of traditions, customs and traditions. So by this my lecture is over. So Taurani, out of 8-fold path we covered the 2-fold, and before that I have given the introduction. Then once again I am telling, better to go through the video and then go for the bullet shots. This is Bindu taking leave from YouTube platform. Please kindly like and subscribe it. Good day and good night.